Oh yeah, we got the big camera out. I just feel better whenever I film with the big camera. So, today is Friday for me. For all of the world, it is May the 1st. We're having a pretty good day. We've loaded 7 so far. We're wide open. We're here to get everything we can get now. We're wide open. Let's see if I can. There we go. Adjust that up a little bit. Me and Mickey just kind of stopped and had our morning snack. See the little rubber tire sitting over there. I just parked her. I've got this patch down road out. Mickey's got, I don't know if that's 2 or 3 drags in there on him. And the skidders has got 3 drags right here so far. But he's fixing to send one of them. They're both coming up with another drag. Right about that rut right there, we're fixing to stick. You see I got the set kind of opened up over here. We're fixing to stick the other loader right there. I'm fixing to run the loader the rest of the day. I'm gonna walk y'all down here and we're gonna find the track cutter and we're gonna watch him work for just a quick second. We're gonna watch this John Deere skidder come by us. Hopefully it don't break down on us. The John Deere skidder ain't been, she's been giving us hell. There ain't no other way to say it. She's been giving us straight hell. He gonna have to stop and let me get across these tops. He must have been cleaning up a row. Be bringing that little bit of wood out at once. So this is our existing stand. I thinned all this in December of 2018. All this here was thinned. Everything here, you can see it's got all that pretty green underneath it. All this. So in 2 years time, you see how green everything has gotten since we've been here. And y'all look right here. I bet, go down. If y'all looked around right in there, I bet you'd find a big old rattle cotton mountain anaconda snaky snake right around here somewhere. He's laying probably in that grass right over there somewhere, if I had to guess. But bring y'all back down here. We are not going to find him. We are going to show y'all. We're using our existing access that we had built when we was here before. Yeah, it's wet. We're shoveling it. This up here was the wettest of all of it whenever we was here the first time. Yeah. I took a trip to Wisconsin for John Deere, and while I was gone, it come a big rain, and this got bad. Try not to slip and fall. But y'all sit tight. We're gonna walk down here. We're gonna find a track cutter, the John Deere track cutter, and we're gonna watch the skidder run around for a little bit, hopefully. And we're gonna talk about why I don't have a Dozer and why I don't need a Dozer. So y'all sit tight. I'm gonna watch the tigercat skidder come out there with a drag. So I was saying I thought there was going to be like a week here. Like I said, I done got this one patch down road out. Down road out means all the down rows that need to be cut ahead of the track cutter. I've got every one of those done. All that's left to be done now is thinning. And the track cutter does all the thinning. Well, especially when it's got these big old deep beds like this. I'm not thinning with that rubber tire. I figured we'd watch this because I figured this was going to get interesting. Because he had his wood grabbed way too far back. And he got his boom shoved way back too. And I don't know if y'all can really tell on camera here, but they're going up a hill. And he missed one. He's fixing to make a mess. Hey, what he needed to do was drive straight on out to where he'd come out more over here, but he didn't. And now his ground's giving in with him on the other side over there because he didn't get his skidder up on the map before he turned. And he's gonna fight it the whole way up out of there. Huh. Somebody the other day said something about that tigercat would have just backed up there and grabbed that drag and went with it. No, it looks like that tigercat's down for the count. He done screwed up. Oh, he fixing to blow that pile of wood up. He's gonna try and grab those two that he's done slid ahead. And he's gonna drop two more because he's got all his butts all staggered around. There's no point in me trying to go over and tell him what he's done wrong because the deal is done. He's gonna have to figure out how to get it out himself. Push yourself. Push yourself with your boom. Push yourself with the boom. Oh my God, this is killing me. We may not talk about a dozer today, guys. We may sit here and watch this skidder try and turn out on the mat. Okay, he finally got it. Good Lord. That pained me. Alright, zoom y'all back out a little bit here. So this right here, y'all can see there's like a drain or a dip right there, and it's dark. It's real dark. Go up with the camera. You'll see how the tops are still dark. That's a SMZ. SMZ, and I'm going to do a video on it because it's been a while since I've done a video on SMZs, but SMZ stands for Stream Side Management Zone. And essentially, it's protecting creeks, waterways, water drains, water flats, any way that there's water shed. You know, it's like a designated watershed. It's what we label an SMZ. But I'm going to talk more on that on another video. We're going to go down there right here, Brady eating his lunch. We're going to kind of hang out here in the shade till he gets done eating lunch, and when he goes back to work, we're going to watch him cut some trees and talk about why I don't have a dozer. Most of your logging companies pay you to have a dozer, or it's profitable for you to have a dozer. I can count on one hand in the last 2 years how many times if I would have had a dozer, I could have made a day's worth of work. Most of the time, the company that I work for, they have a crew contracted to do their roads, grading, dozer, rock hauling. I am contracted to cut timber and timber only. I'm not out here to build roads. To be perfectly honest, I don't have time to build roads. And I've never, not that I couldn't, it's just something I don't really know how to do. I mean, it's just pushing dirt around. I know I can learn to do it. Anybody, I can learn to do anything I want to do. But the number one reason I don't have a Dozer is cost. There's lots of little things that go into a logging job besides just having the machinery. You watch, he's fixing to have the same boo-boo again, because see how far he shoved his wood back in that grapple now? See how it shoves that nose over? I ain't telling you that John Deere would be the same way, or, you know, better. I'm just saying it's a lot of what you're seeing is operator error. But anyway, the Dozer deal, you know, I'd have to eventually pay. I mean, we do have a Dozer, but it stays on our big job, and our big job gets paid. I don't know what it gets paid, to be exact, and even if I did know, it's none of y'all's business what it gets paid to work on the other job. But ooh, I hear a track car going. He just revved up. But the Dozer does get paid on the other job. It does help. We also have a road grader, and it gets paid on the other job, and it does help when we need be, like this road that we're on up here. Dad did come grade it. You know, big help, big help to have the road grader come out here and grade that before we got here. It'd have been even better if we'd have got in here before the rain and got the road packed back in. You know, we do. He's brought his Dozer out to help spread rock in a few places. I think if y'all go back to just before Thanksgiving last year, when we was on that really good first thinning, it was a 98 stand of first thinning, 1998 planted stand of first thinning, and we were having to keep rolling that road back and forth. If y'all go back, you know, the Dozer was there then. I don't think I showed it to y'all because I was always busy doing something else, but the Dozer was there. You know, we do have access to one, but we use it very minimally, for the simple fact that I'm not paid to have one, and I'm not gaining any expense on my own to purchase something like that I'm not going to make money with. You know, I wouldn't expect, you know, not that y'all expect it, but that's just business 101. You know, why would you buy something that's not making you money? It's, you know, it's, I don't. That's as simple as I can put it, guys. It's a money thing. That's the simple thing. I mean, I'd love to have one. It would be cool to have one, but why? They build my roads for me. They rock my roads for me. The roads get bad enough, they grade them for me. If it's a freak deal like this here, needed some washouts filled in to make it easier on my trucks to get in and out faster, sure, we bring our stuff out and dress it up a little bit. As far as the thing of cleaning the job up neater after you're done, or pushing out the set, I think somebody said cleaning the set, you know, you could do a better job of that. My skidder drivers do a better job with the blade on the front of those skidders than most jobs around here that have Dozers do with their Dozers. Our ditches are cleaner, our sets are cleaner. We push them all the way back down to the dirt, and we do them probably faster than what most people do with the Dozer. You know, it's just that's as simple as I can put it, guys. It's a cost thing. It's nothing about I don't want one. It's just there's no point in having it, you know. There's no point in having it. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna, y'all heard him? Heard him hit the tree? We're gonna go down here and find Brady. I don't know if we're gonna follow him in. We're gonna stand there and wait for him to come back and we're gonna watch him cut out where y'all can actually watch the machine work instead of watching the back side of the machine. That's probably what we're gonna do. So y'all just sit tight, we're gonna go watch this, and it's gonna be close to wrapping this video up. So before we get to the end of the video though, if you're not already, please go subscribe for me. And make sure you leave me a comment. Y'all sit tight, we're gonna watch this track cutter here in a second. Alright, so here's this little old short rose back here. I forgot this was a pocket. You know, how can you forget something that you cut? So we're gonna let y'all just watch him go in. He's almost maxed out on his head full. He's probably got another head full, half a head full right there at the end. Just gonna throw that down. Boom! Oh yeah! So you can see him kind of working a little bit there. See that big old nasty forked one? That's what he just cut. Well, I don't think y'all can see that because I got you zoomed in pretty tight. Thinning looks really good. It's doing a nice job of, pick y'all up. He's doing a nice job of spacing out his tops. Hopefully that's coming through on the camera. See how everything's nice and spacey. I can just sit here and listen to the saw all day, just me. You know, I like listening to the saw. But going back on the down row thing I touched on earlier, I said I was down road out. You see how he ain't cutting anything in front of him? The strip of timber that, again, let me turn y'all down. Y'all see right there where there's like a hump? This stuff is bedded. See how that right there's a dip? You got a dip and then a hump. The trees were planted right here, and I come through here a while ago with the rubber tire, cutting all these trees off that hump down through there. So all my track machine has to do is just focus on thinning. And it's, I mean, a good operator, yes, he can thin and whatever else at the same time. I don't care who you are, how good you are, how much say you cut on down the line. If you're just focusing on thinning, you're doing a better quality job than you are trying to lay the down row out ahead of yourself, figure out, okay, there's an SMZ over here, my boundary is up here. You know, it gives you more room to work because instead of having to worry about bringing your wood back that you cut, if there's no rows for you to lay it in between, lay in your bunches in between, you gotta track it all the way back to where you've done cut, then you gotta track back. It's just a big old long ordeal, and it can be aggravating at times. And you see that right there is why I love that head. That's all head, you can hold so much timber. And see, he's got one pile down there and one pile right here, and that's it. And he's probably put one pile already down there, or two piles up there. Or probably a pile and a half. And y'all just look at what that thing's holding. That's a lot of stems. You see how nice and tight they are, where they stay in the row? If that was a center post head, that stuff be all jackstrawed out and hanging it'd be hanging all up here and all over there and breaking stuff, and it just becomes a nightmare. Get all the trash and leaving the good trees. See the little bitty trees he's got in his head? Ooh, a little light in the back there. I hope that machine stays doing like it's been doing, because that has been a flawless machine. But I've took that thing got babied by me too, so as I was stating the other day, if you don't have a good maintenance program, it's gonna go downhill quick. See, he could cut a couple more trees in that, but he's gonna go on ahead and lay it down because he's at the end of that pile. And now what he's gonna do now is he's gonna try and cut enough coming back this way, which I don't think he will. He'll probably still have to lay another head full down there in that pile he just laid in. But as I was saying, he's gonna try and cut and come back this way, coming back towards us, and try and get halfway of this pile that's laying on the ground right here, and then he'll just track up here to those butts and start. He's gonna be real close. That's what he's gonna end up doing, is he's gonna end up tracking back this way. Oh, he's got another pile right there under his track I didn't see. Okay. So he'll take that head full on his left track. Y'all look over there, there's a pile of wood. It's hidden by these tops in the ground right there. See, he's gonna lay that down there. See how he kept walking forward? See how he didn't track back? That's very important whenever you're thinning like this. You always want to keep working in the direction that you're cutting. And he's gonna track back just a little bit to get back to where his cut was. And he's right back in the cut. He's probably gonna get this one right there. Yep. Oh, that one's dead, Brady. He thought he had him a good, not a good tree, a good take tree. He didn't realize that one was dead. It fooled him. See, I mean, very, very minimum tracking. Oh, there's another dead one. Throw that mess down. He's gonna twist himself and get that one in that middle over there. Trying to lay some of these hardwoods back. This place ain't really got bushes. It's got a ton of hardwood little saplings growing in it. Kind of like right there, that little old thing. Trying to stay ahead of him and y'all something to watch at the same time. All right, guys. we're gonna go find my loading ride. We're gonna ride that for the rest of the evening. We'll be back in a minute. Because one side was white, one side was green. They won't know what kind of leaf that was. Alright, so y'all remember the road from the other evening? How sloppy it was? Huh. Y'all look at that. It's a dang dust bed now. That's crazy. I ain't got no Dozer to put on it. I don't know how I'd have made it if I wouldn't have had a Dozer. Golly. We went broke this week, we wouldn't have Dozer. Thank God for sunshine. Look, this is standing in the water the other day. See the dust coming off that truck? Yeah, 36 hours. Ain't put the first skidder on it. Ain't put the first blade of nothing on it. Ain't drug nothing up and down it. Look, this is the worst of it right here. Yeah, that's I mean, it's just because it's all shaded right there. So another reason why I don't need a Dozer. Just saying. But anyway, y'all go. We're gonna wrap this video up with that, and y'all go subscribe and all that other blah 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 blah. I'm tired of filming for today. So we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye.